recipe for a Banoffee pie. So for this recipe, you need 120 grams of wheat biscuits. We're gonna bash them up later, which is a really fun thing to do with children, by the way. And then you need 55 grams of normal butter. It can be salted or unsalted. A tablespoon of white sugar, a pinch of salt. You need a can of dulce de leche. We'll be chopping up 3 bananas, and we also use some Olalali Cream Delight. It's really easy to whip up. You can just mix it and whip it with either water or milk. Then the last thing you need is just some shaved dark chocolate. So first things first, the fun part, we're gonna pop all our biscuits into a bag, and then like I said, literally just bash. We need to pour it out into a bowl. And then to this, you are going to add your butter and a little bit of sugar as well. And all done, just mix this up really well again. Your mixture might have kind of clusters inside, which is okay because you're going to press it into the pie tin. So once it's all really well incorporated, I'm just going to press this really lightly into a pre-greased pie tin that I've got there. And then the fun part, we just need to press this all into the tin. So again, if you've got children, this is a really great recipe to do with them. They love generally pressing all of this into the tin. So once it's looking similar to this, just pop it into the oven for about 10 minutes. You don't want it to become too crispy, but just a little bit toasted and golden brown. Right, so when your pie crust comes out of the oven, it should look something similar to this. We're gonna let this cool down completely before we fill it with the rest of the ingredients. So we'll pour, or rather scoop all of this out. So just add like a good pinch of sea salt to your dulce de leche. Make sure all the sea salt is well incorporated into the dulce de leche. Really easy to prepare again. I am just gonna take 1 sachet for this recipe. So literally just gonna pour the contents out. And we're gonna add our water to it. I've got about 120 ml. And then we're just gonna start whisking. All right, so this is a good consistency to have. So I like to leave the bananas till the last part of the recipe. If you chop them up too early, they tend to get brown. So just really chop them up right when you're ready to assemble your recipe. So we're right at the last part of this recipe. The tart base has completely cooled off, so we're gonna fill it with our dulce de leche. You can use all of the filling, just literally pound it all on into the center. So literally just take your spatula and just make sure that it's nice and spread out evenly into the tart base. So again, I'm quite haphazard the way I arrange my bananas on top. You know, you can be a little bit more organized than me, but I quite like, you know, leaving things quite rustic. So I'm now going to just add the whipped cream that I had prepared earlier. Just to garnish your dish, you're going to use some dark chocolate shavings and literally just sprinkle liberally on top. So we're going to go pop this into the fridge, and then we'll be ready to serve in a couple of hours.